Primeramente, Marcucci here in another video, and today we're going to be talking about Agent Virtual Machine, or AVM. It's a super low market cap coin. It is like almost micro cap. It is only $10 million in market cap, volume 2.43 million, fully diluted valuation 20 million, and max supply is 100 million, with the circuit supply being 52 million. Anyways, it has had a huge run up. All time it is up 315%. Only from the all-time high, which was 8 days ago, it is down 38%, but from the all-time low, which was 14 days ago, which is basically when it first started, is up 317%. Anyways, what it is a secure, scalable execution layer for AI agents. It lets agents run code autonomously without decentralized infrastructure or DevOps. It's built for developers, startups, and anyone building with LLMs and autonomous agents. Basically, it is Becker Coin. Becker basically made a video yesterday talking about his top picks for this year. And he mentioned this one. I hadn't heard about it, so we're making a video on it. Anyways, it is free. So every account starts with 10,000 free credits to test your agents. No payments required, just to sign up and start executing. I will say though, and I'll show you guys the platform a little bit later. Stay tuned until the end of the video. But you basically need to be whitelisted, so you need to apply to kind of get access to it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I just also want to say you could pay for this with fiat, like via Stripe, or with crypto. I'm assuming you could pay with the token itself too. And some of the use cases is code evaluation and grading, data scraping and transformation, e-commerce automations, on-chain analytics, anything your agent can code, AVM can execute safely and at scale. So that's pretty cool. This is the website. So they basically partner up, or these are the integrations. So they have Cursor, OpenAI, Llama, DeepSeek. So basically all the top players, all the top ones. I also want to say they have a roadmap, which is pretty interesting, right? So basically Q3, which we're coming up right now, is going to be the MVP dashboard and SDK. For Q4, they want 1,000 developers. So I'm assuming it's not developers on the platform. I'm just assuming it is people that are building apps and, working with the products, because 1,000 developers, especially in Web3 with how it is now, maybe by Q4 it gets better, but we're seeing a lot of developers leave. So yeah, hopefully they achieve this goal. So that is pretty interesting. And obviously next year for Q1 and Q2 of 2026 is decentralization, so permissionless node network. So yeah, pretty cool. And then scaling, obviously 10,000 users and ecosystem integration for next year. So yeah, pretty straightforward. I do want to say the founder is this person, Nikola Petrovich, which he had a role at Binance. You can see here, I don't know if this was his account or whatever, whose account it was, but his early tweets are pretty funny. He says, "I am Canenas, nice to meet you." I don't know why he didn't say his name, but I guess that's his name that he uses online. But yeah, we can see here Nick is strategy and operations. So he has a lot of years in international banking, leadership roles at Binance, etc., etc. Then we have Stokaski. He's the tech lead, has worked with crypto before. And then they have some engineers, which is Yuhu, Ank, and OX Friedrich. So yeah, pretty solid team. I believe they have years in Web 2 and Web 3. So yeah, nothing bad to say about the team there. This is his LinkedIn. I'll leave it in the description down below if you can see it. He was at token 2049. Yeah, pretty standard, obviously. We can see here the holders. This is the one thing that I want to say about the tokenomics. Let me just go over the tokenomics first, and then we'll go over the holders. So it is an Ethereum coin, trading fees 4%, and then 0% once funding milestones are reached. Liquidity is locked for 12 months. But I will say the initial liquidity, that's what's out in the market. It's 40%. But then we have the treasury has 20%, node incentives 15%, seed and strategic sale 10%, marketing and OPEX 10%, and research and development 5%. So I mean, some obviously goes to the community, like ecosystem grants and that kind of stuff, but you know, the sale, I don't know, everything with these like sales, I don't really, for the most part, agree with, but you know, it's up to your own judgment. Anyways, investors get 30% at TGE and then 70% over 3 months, linear rewards over 18 months. And then token utility is run the network and governance the protocol. But I think the DAO is still not out yet. So the DAO is going to be something that's going to be built out on the upcoming years. So now let's go to Etherscan and we see the holders here. You know, the treasury has a 20%, the nodes have 15%, OPEX has 9%. I will say though, this account, I've seen it before, and it isn't an AI project. I think it's in virtual AI, but it's to help onboard that ETH. That's really funny. But yeah, if we look at the decentralization cards, it's only a 10% decentralization score, right? So, you know, do that what you want. I'm just giving you guys information. I'm not saying anything bad. At least there's no like security risk. The only big major one is this whitelist function. So the whitelist function is here. Oh, they also have a buy tax and a sell tax of 4%. So be aware of that before you start buying. So whitelist function, having a whitelist function means that for this contract, some privileged users may have greater advantages in transactions, such as bypassing transaction limits, being exempt from tax, trading earlier than others, or not being affected by transaction cooldown restrictions. So always be aware of stuff like that. And then we can see here the bubble maps. Obviously, these bigger wallets are just gonna run everything. But then we do see some clusters here. So a lot of the wallets are clustered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2021 and then the big one. So there's a lot of, you know, stuff going on. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying what the data and the bubble maps are saying. Anyways, this is what the app looks like. It's not out yet. You know, if I try to like log in and sign in, I'm not in the whitelist. So if you want to join the whitelist, obviously I'll leave this in the description down below so you could join the whitelist. And yeah, it looks pretty standard. I do like the colors. The colors are pretty neat and pretty, you know, pretty cool, like kind of neonish, like retro colors. In terms of the price, I do not know. This is obviously a super low market cap coin that is only $10 million. So yeah, play at your own risk. I mean, if the market starts trending back up, I do see it going back up. And honestly, this looks like it's poised to run. So full disclosure, I do not invest in it. I am not going to invest in it. But yeah, this is just something for you guys to keep in mind. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and the content. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.